So how to get out of a funk if you're in one right now. What does it feel like when you're in a funk? It feels dull, it feels mundane, it feels boring, it feels repetitive, it feels like stale. And I want to teach you guys how to get out of a funk, because you know what? It happens to every one of us. And if somebody tells you that they're never in one, they're lying to you. Even if they're rich and wealthy and alpha, okay? Doesn't matter how much money you have, doesn't matter where you live, if you're on a tropical island somewhere or if you're somewhere else, eventually things might start to feel a little bit stale, okay? Now, I'm gonna give you one answer for this. If things are feeling stale, if it feels like you are in a funk, then it's because you're not doing something you should be doing. There needs to be growth, there needs to be a change of scenery and something. It doesn't mean you leave your partner, it doesn't mean you like break up with your wife, okay? It doesn't mean that you leave a relationship, just go off somewhere and have like a midlife crisis, so to speak, and do irrational things. I'm just talking about changing little things up, okay? If you're used to, let's say, every night having a few glasses of wine and sitting there watching a movie every single night, you know, and you do that every single day, nothing ever changes, or at least 5 days of the week. I encourage you to maybe change it up. Instead of doing that with your girl, why don't you go out and go bowling a couple nights a week? Why don't you go on a trip once a month on a weekend so you're not missing work and go out and have a great time somewhere with your girl? Why don't you go to the gym at night, go for a walk or a run instead to change it up? Those seem like so basic, boring changes, but they can make the world of a difference, guys, I'm telling you. And there's definitely an important aspect to having a routine. I mean, I'm such a routine guy, it's not even funny. I have to have things the same way all the time, right? But sometimes I find myself wanting to change things up though, because with anything, you need to have variety. You need to have different things going on. It could be anything, starting a new business, doing something more physical, like if you have a desk job, maybe going out and having a physical job, or if you're always doing something physical, to maybe change it up and do something in the office. But always know this, guys, you are responsible for getting out of the funk. Nobody can do it for you. If things are feeling boring, you need to figure out a way to get this thing done, okay? And substances are not a good thing to rely on when it comes to changing things up. And unfortunately, a lot of people do that. They rely on booze, right, to make things more exciting, or they rely on something else. But that's a false sense of changing things up, because you're really not changing. You're actually damaging yourself in the process. So even if you are in a marriage, understand that you have to take responsibility for your own happiness and your own funk, so to speak. You have to take responsibility for changing things up in your own personal life, okay? If that means go on a strict diet for a month, do that. If it means eat only meat for a month, then do that. If it means become a vegan for a month or a year, do that. Whatever the change is, guys, do it, and you will never regret it. And you'll find that when you change things up, your mind and your brain chemicals adapt to that, and you get a new stimulus from that. Instead of repeating the same thing over and over again, you experience a new thing. Thank you for watching this video today, guys. Don't forget how important you are as a man and how you're here for a reason. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that wonderful link above me or in that description box below. It'll take you right over to my website where you can learn more on how to become an alpha male. You guys have a great day. Be empowered.